As you might be able to see, it's another beautiful sunny day. Yesterday was miserable. We had what we call drizzle, which is just literally, it rained all day long. It was never heavy, it was just drizzle. Just means if you go out in it, you just get very wet for like forever. It's freezing cold. I think it was like 6 degrees, and today is a lot warmer, but it's still only probably maybe 12 degrees. So I'm wearing 2 t-shirts, a pair of long trousers. Obviously, if I was in Malaysia, I'd be wearing 1 t-shirt and a pair of shorts. That's my kind of daily outfit in Malaysia. For a while there, I was trying to be an adult and wearing long trousers and a shirt, but I was much more comfortable in shorts and a t-shirt always. But my first, what I miss about Malaysia was just kind of a quick off-the-cuff thing. This one's a bit more thought out. Things I've noticed now. We're on day 10 of our quarantine, so effectively tomorrow I'm free. Anyway, number one thing that I miss second time around on this other, more thought out list, and also more time to sort of see differences. Food. Not which is better, Malaysian or English food, because I have my own thoughts on that, and that's maybe another video, and that'll upset everybody in Malaysia. But food options. So I tried to go on, well, you guys obviously know Grab Food. Well, obviously before that it was going to be Uber. So I tried to go on Uber Eats today and see what food was available, as you would in Malaysia. So in the UK now it's 20 to 2 in the afternoon. Nothing available. And that will be the case probably until 5 or 6 p.m. this evening, when some options will open up. But even then, so the difference, big difference, if you walk down the streets of an English village, so this is an English village, we have like food options for people living in the region. This isn't a small English village, this is, I don't know how many people live here. And in this place, food options wise, you have a fish and chip takeaway when it's open. You have a Bangladeshi / Indian restaurant when it's open. And you have 2 English pubs when they're open. And that, I think, is it. So 4 places. Daytime in this village, there is no way you can get cooked food. Like if I go on Malaysian app, I could get Chinese food, I could get Malay food, I could get Indian food, I could get Western food, any time of the day. Here, I'd struggle. It's just the thing. There isn't the same. The greeting in Malaysia is, "Have you eaten yet?" Pretty much. In the UK, no. Cup of tea, maybe. Cup of coffee, but eating, it just isn't the thing. Weird, isn't it? The other thing I miss already, monkeys and lizards. In our home, we get small geckos in Malaysia. If I go out in the car, I don't have to go very far to find places where I can see various different types of monkeys just roaming. I miss that. I love seeing the monitor lizards, especially. I'd never seen enough snakes. I think I've only seen 1 snake in my whole time in Malaysia, a wild snake, which has always been sad. I've always wanted to see more. So, quick sidebar. My son is in Brunei, and his week consisted of this so far. So first day he's out in his car, and he goes under a tree, and he just heard a big bang on top of his car and thought that a branch had fallen off. And then he's had a massive python slither off the car away. And then he said the next day, the Tuesday, he was driving down the road and a massive monitor lizard was in the road, eating an equally massive snake that was still alive and flailing about, which is causing the monitor lizard to be unable to walk properly. So, that's his life. And then here we get you can walk around and see horses and cows and sheep in the fields, and dogs and cats. That's it. There's no excitement. There's no monkeys to be had. There's no lizards to be seen. We do have a legless lizard called a slow worm, but you know, you ain't gonna find them in this. Probably not at the moment. It's too cold, and you don't see them. They're not like a daily thing. Like geckos are a daily thing. So that I miss. Haven't been out yet. It's not been driving around yet, but we did obviously come from London down to where we live now, and all we saw on the way were gantries with traffic cameras. On the motorways now in the UK, they tend to have what they call average speed cameras. So instead of speed cameras whereby, you know, you can see a camera in Malaysia, they warn you there's a camera ahead. So everyone slows down and then they go past the camera and then they speed up again. Well, that's been stopped in England now, because what they tend to do now is they put average speed cameras. So what they do is have one camera here, and then be 5 kilometers up the road they have another camera. And if your average speed is higher than it should be over that whole 5 kilometer period, then they get you. So you can't go like slow down to 70, drive along at 130 and then slow down to 70 again at the last camera. It doesn't work, because then your average will be probably more like 110. So that, and there will be, in the UK you get policemen hiding in fields, hiding in lanes, hiding everywhere with their bloody cameras, because for the UK, speeding cameras and speeding fines are just tax. Just ways to get more tax from the hapless motorists. So traffic cameras are everywhere in the UK, and they're all there to collect money. They're not there because they help save lives or anything. That's absolute bullshit. The way they do it is just absolute joke. People. Malaysian people, and I don't care which race you're talking about, I have found Malaysian people, and my wife says this as well, Malaysian people are friendlier. It's very easy just to start chatting to people in Malaysia and to build friendships with people in Malaysia. In the UK you tend to get sort of your school friends and maybe your very close neighbours, but other than that it's really kind of hard to make new friends, I feel. So one I will say, Lazada versus Amazon. Amazon all day long. Absolutely Amazon all day long. The delivery speed of Amazon is super impressive, but also, and I know this for a fact, if I don't want something I get from Amazon, I can just stick it back in the bag, send it back, no questions asked, they will refund the money. In Malaysia we've had the situation where things haven't turned up, or things have turned up not being right, and some you send back and all is good, others we've sent back and it's like, nah, we're not refunding you for that. And it's like, why? And they just like, the seller says, oh, we sent them the right thing, and they're like, okay, we'll believe the seller, we don't believe you. So that's what happens. So with Lazada, the customer service is far worse. Also, delivery isn't as good. Absolutely not. I think Amazon is a way better company, far better. So that's like the one area whereby Malaysia doesn't win. Yeah, Amazon is stonking. I thank all of you new subscribers, and I hope that you hang around and see our adventures from the UK. We have lots of things planned. We are intending to go visit lots of friends, visit some beautiful parts of the country, and then if, after we've done all of our necessaries, we're still stuck in England, the first thing we're going to do is get on a boat or a train and get ourselves over to Europe and try to explore over there, because we can't afford just to sit here. This isn't what we're about. Take care, love you all. Hello. I need sunglasses. I'm going to do this. I mean, this is just an aside, okay? So, my friend Moonshine Lemongrass hates me for saying this. He completely disagrees with me and says that a million foodie writers and anti-millennial people like that can't be wrong. But it's not about who's right or wrong, it's just about personal taste. For me, English food or Malaysian food, I'm all about the English food. I think English food is better. And when I say that, I also mean English Indian food, English Chinese food. It's what you grow up with, kids. Don't get upset about it just because I don't like ramly burgers or I don't like durian. It's what you grow up with, and I've never grown to like those things. And I've always loved Chinese, English Chinese food, like Indian, English Chinese fried rice or English spare ribs. I need to make a video showing you what you get so that you can compare with what happens in Malaysia, and then you tell me, although you can't taste it, but you can tell by pictures.